Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about the coming worldwide biometric system. Now, I got something here I want to read, then I want to explain it. Okay, this is what it says. Over biometric products, which is necessary today if you want to or must have new biometric ID. There's lies, a big fraud. Biometric system gives computer code 666 for hand and forehead biological cartridges, I don't know how to read that word, of body, and then put them into the control computer database. The beast from Revelation, just like www is code for internet, there is a www 666 code for humans. Every time you put your right hand or just finger or forehead to the BO scanner, you will be identified to the system. That will be the standard for buying and selling. This was a plot program and now is to be worldwide. This is coming, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide, to allow you to pay using your fingerprint. Just type in Google or YouTube, pay by touch, and watch. In 74 Washington Union Prof. 18-digit ID instant, a soft place under the skin that gives off one wet just to be scanned by cash till laser for safe cashless quench society. Okay, it starts 666 in total control frequently of Revelation 13:15-18. Now I want to read this about a cashless society. Okay, a one world dictatorship and new monetary system will soon prevail. Therefore, existing savings may be declared worthless, deceiving people into investing money in monitoring in banks will give the powerful greater power, and they will soon take our money and not give it back. People will be led to believe it is a good idea, as it will save or prevent money being stolen, credit cards being lost, paper checks, tax evasions, hiding cash, and currency inflations. I'm going to put that video below so you guys can watch it. It's what's it called? Touch and Pay. But this all has to do with a cashless society. They're getting rid of cash. They're bringing in biometrics. Now, I want to explain to you guys again. Like I've been repeating myself over and over and over again and again. So this is going to be my last video talking about the cashless society, because you guys can see my other videos. I talk about it over again. So this is what I wanted to say is this. This is what biometrics is. It's 3 measurements of the body. They're going to take your hand and your palm and your fingers. They're going to put it on a special machine. It takes a picture. Now your fingers and your palm are digital. They're in the computer system. And then they're going to make you take these things and put them on your eyes. So it takes a picture of your eye. It actually goes all the way back and see the vein pattern of your eye. So you can do an eye erase. And then they take a picture of your face, which does face recognition. So now you're in the data. You're in the system. And once you're in the system, there's no going back. Once they have you, they have you. So that's what biometrics is. So whenever you go to a store now, you're not going to use cash. You're just going to put your hand on a machine. What's it called? A hand biometry machine. Yeah, hand biometry. It reads your hand. And you put it on, it reads it, and then your face comes up on the picture and identifies and accepts that you are the person who it's saying it is, because you're already in the system. Your picture is going to come up and they're going to know that it is you. And this is exactly what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. They actually said that biometrics is the next generation. Now, these people are sick, okay? They want us. They want our biometrics. They want our DNA. They want to study us. That should just raise a red flag for anybody. They're trying to say it's a good thing, it's a good idea, it's going to eliminate prostitution, it's going to stop taxi invasions, it's going to stop bank robberies, people working under the table, ripping off the government, you name it. There's reason after reason. But the real truth, the name of the game is control. Once we're in the system, they can dictate how we can live. They can control us. They can tell you what kind of foods you can eat and what kind of car you can drive. Because that's a big lie about global warming. That has nothing to do with global warming. Anyone that really does a real research on it, they will see that it gets cold in the past and it gets hot in the past. It always cools down and always gets hot. It's all about control. Their world government plan. They can seize private properties. They can tell you what type of car you can drive, what type of gas you can put in. It's all about controlling its people. And even Japan is talking about, we need a new world financial system. And I forget, a couple of years ago, Pope Benedict XVI says that he wants a new world order, a world leader, you name it. We need a world bank for the people of the world to come into. And by the way, I want to say this as well. Because right now, there's a push on the globe for every nation to have a citizen's numbered with national ID cards. You'll have your unique ID card with a unique number. You'll probably have your thumbprint on it. That's how you will buy with it. They're trying to say this is to track legal immigrants or whatever. But it's a bunch of lies. Because you guys can go check it out. It's called NWO Plans Exposed 1969. It's by an insider. They actually talked about it. First, we're going to start off with a single card, but the single card can be lost or stolen. Then what's going to replace the single card will be the implant. This is all leading up to the mark of the beast. And yet, this is the cashless society that is coming in, because that's the very thing that's hindering them from getting their global community that these people want. So that's what they're going to do. I was listening to something. It was interesting. Like, these people, they're doing it exactly as they wanted. They created the European Union. They created an African Union, an Asian Union, and now they want a North American Union where Canada, US, and Mexico emerge into a super country, and we share the same currency. But it's not going to stop there. Canada and US and Mexico are going to shift to Europe, because that's where it will be headquartered. Because in 1957, at the Treaty of Rome, they confirmed that the European Union is the revived Roman Empire, and the Club of Rome was there. They said they already have 10 they want to divide the world up into 10 sections. I don't think it was then, but there's going to be 10 leaders over the European Union. But they were calling Rome to become the new capital of the new Europe. But this is what I wanted to say, because I was listening to something, like how they use propaganda. They put stuff on the television to see how people will react, and then, because people try to say, oh, if this happens, we're going to retaliate, we're going to start a revolution, blah, 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 blah. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what they want. Because I was freaking out listening to this. They said they use this propaganda, they put it on the TV, they continue repeating, and people say, oh, it's probably not true, they're just talking. But they continue repeating the same thing over again, so it gets into the people's minds, and they say, wait a minute, is it true what they're saying now? So the people react, they try to retaliate. They said when people react and start a revolution, and this is exactly what these global elitists want. They want people to react. For what reason? So that they can take over. When the revolution happens, that's when they take over. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Because they already said that the New World Order, the one world government, will be enforced upon the world through the military. It will be enforced upon the world through the military. And there's an article from the CFR, the Council on Foreign Relations, that said, we are going to have a new world order either way, even if we have to pay for it in blood. These people give no bones about it. They're bringing in world government, and they don't care. Even if they have to kill, they will do it. That's why they have all the FEMA camps. That's why they created a powerful standing army. People that are opposed to their agenda, they will kill these people. And they don't care. They are going for globalism. They want to control the whole entire world. They want to go into a financial dictatorship where everybody has to be under the control of the government, which is dead wrong. But that's exactly what they're doing. So they can control you. They can run your life. You have to do what they say. And if they don't like you for some reason, they can just shut off the system. Then you can't do nothing. So that's what they're trying to do. They're bringing in global ID cards. It's called an international ID card or a global ID act. So keep your ears open if you hear about it. This must be resisted at all costs. May you stand up for what is right. So I just wanted to say, this is what's going on, people. They're bringing in the one world government's already here. Put it that way. We see the activities. We see everything that's going on. But it's not running yet. It's not running yet, but it's going to be running very, very soon. So, and plus the Rothschilds, they control all the banks of the world. What their main goal is to bankrupt every country and every nation of the globe. That's what they're going to do. They're going to collapse. There's coming a worldwide financial collapse where all the banks are just going to crash and they're going to make it look like an accident. This is why we need to go to whatever. It's already coming. Put it that way. It's already starting. They said Canada, because India was at 1 or 2 billion of their people have already gone into biometrics. And they said Canada is going to join the rest of the countries of the world. And they said the world is already headed in that direction towards biometrics, where they're dismissing cash. They're getting rid of cash altogether. We're in an electronic world, and we need to go to a new system. Everything is done electronically. There's no reason for us to hold on to cash. Cash is an old thing. Now we're living in a new era, a new age, and we're living in an electronic world, which everything is done by electronically. So might as well just kill all the stress altogether and just go by biometrics, just by the touch of your finger. Or, oh yeah, and by the way, this too. They said very soon your face will become your new ID. Your face will become your ID card. This is dead wrong, people. You won't even need an ID. You won't need nothing. They're just going to scan your face, just like Nazi Germany. Just like what they did to the Jews. They marked the Jews. They want to mark us as numbers. And you are not a number. You are a human being. So whoever's listening to this, may you stand up for what is right. You may laugh at this. You may think I'm going off in the deep end right now. But time is going to show. Because this has nothing to do with me. This is Bible prophecy coming to pass right before our very eyes. But for my brothers and sisters in Christ, be ready. Because this is the Antichrist system. All these things that are happening right now are signs pointing directly to the worldwide dictatorship that is coming, that this whole world will be ruled under the Antichrist, a single leader. But the Antichrist cannot make himself known until an event called the rapture of the church takes place. So may you be ready, because just the fact that we are this close, we are very close, people, to the rapture of the church from taking place. Which means we are even closer to the rapture. So this is all I wanted to say, because I don't like this stuff at all, people, okay? This is very soon. Your face is going to become your new national ID card. So you won't even need cards. It's going to be on your face. All they're going to have to do, scan your face, and you're going to come up on the computer. That's what the barcodes and everything. Anyways, I want to put that video below so you guys can see it. People are saying, this is cool. I hope it goes everywhere. Well, it is going to go everywhere, because this was all laid out and planned. Well, it was all prophecy. Before the elite, before all this stuff happened, the Bible told us that this would happen. There's coming a cashless society, and this whole world will be under a one-world dictatorship. One world dictator. And they're labeling us terrorists, religious extremists. We're in the same category as Hamas and Al-Qaeda. People that take the Bible literally. Why wouldn't you take the Bible literally? Look what's going on right now. God means exactly what he says. And this is what's going on, people. So I just wanted to sound this alarm. This is my last message talking about a cashless society, because I said it so many times, and this is all I wanted to say, that this was all prophesied in the Bible. And this just shows us that Jesus is indeed coming very soon. And this is all I got to say, and God bless you all.